Hey, boys and girls. So, today in our science books, we are going to move on to chapter 3. We have been talking about God's plan for seasons, everything that we've been talking, or not seasons, sorry, weather. We've been talking about God's plan for the weather. We talked about snow and rain and wind. But now we are going to talk about God's plan for seasons. How many seasons do we have? 4, that's right. And I know that some of you have been a little upset about the order that they have the seasons in because we don't say them spring and summer. We start with summer. And that's probably my fault because summer is my favorite, so I always put it first. But anyway, so we're going to talk about God's plan for seasons, okay? And in the Bible, in the book of Daniel, chapter 2, verse 21, God's word says, "And he changeth the times and the seasons." So who is responsible for changing the seasons? God, that's right. Okay, so each year has 4 parts, and we call them seasons. Our seasons are spring, summer, fall, and winter. And God has something special planned for each season. All right, so let's look at page 35. What is that? That is a baby horse. Does anybody know the name for a baby horse? Okay, it's a foal. A baby horse is called a foal. And there, of course, are baby birds. And we see lots of baby birds in the springtime. And we see baby animals in the springtime as well. And also in the Bible, Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 2, God's word says that it is a time to be born. This is springtime. We're talking about spring. God made spring, and the spring is a time to be born. Animals build nests in the spring, and many baby animals are born. Many flowers bloom, the trees bud with new leaves, the days get warmer and longer. So we have more daylight in the springtime than we had in the winter. So that is exciting. All right, so let's go ahead and turn the page. Turn over to page 36. All right. So this man will plant his garden. Are any of you guys planting a garden? Okay, me and my kids and I and my husband, we are getting ready to dig up our garden and plant our seeds. And that's something that a lot of people do in the springtime is get their gardens ready. Even the farmer will plant his crops, but a farmer will use a tractor to work in the fields because they're so big. You can't use a shovel or a hoe like this guy is using to work on the big field. He has to use a tractor. So in the springtime, Ecclesiastes, God's word says that the springtime is also a time to plant. So we learned today that God's plan for spring is that it's a time to be born. So we see lots of baby animals, baby birds. We'll see flowers and trees blooming. The days get longer and warmer. And also in the spring that it's a time to plant. Let me know if you guys are planting anything. If you guys are planting flowers maybe, or maybe you have a garden. Let me know if you've got anything like that at home, okay? Talk to you later, guys. Love you.